The same weekend of the World Championship in 2005, a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Core set would release. Cybernetic Revolution marked the end of the GOAT, and a look into what Yu-Gi-Oh! Would become with a power creep known as Cyber Dragon. Cyber Dragon saw major competitive play as a large body with almost no setup required. Another rise in popularity saw Spirit Reaper appear in many decks, being able to rip cards out of your opponent's hand to gain resource advantage. One of the biggest would be a card known as Cyberstein, paying 5,000 life points to cheese out high attack monsters became an OTK win con in the year. The World Championship would be held in Akihabara, Japan, and while not much information is readily available about the event, Dario Longo defeated Shum King Hang with a Chaos deck to become the 2006 World Champion. In this series, both Christian and myself will be wandering through the corridors of Yu-Gi-Oh's history. Each episode, we will uncover past formats and unlock new strategies as new champions were crowned. Buckle up, because anything is possible. Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Clash of Champions. Ha! So there we go. We are finally 2-1 against Christian. He has to adorn the Hat of Shame once more going into this boy. Now it is 2006. It is a little different now in Yu-Gi-Oh! Spirit Reaper, Cyber Dragon especially, are pretty big cards in this format. And today I will be piloting Dario Longo's first place Chaos deck. So diving in, we got 2 copies of Chaos Sorcerer, your main Chaos boy now that Black Luster and Chaos Emperor are both gone. But we followed up with 2 Cyber Dragons. So as I was saying, the big new baddie for 2006. Now he came out summer towards the end of 2005, but 2006 he really showcased his worth. It's a free body as long as your opponent summons or has a monster on their side of the field. So not bad. Not bad at all. Definitely power creeped Yu-Gi-Oh! Pretty hardcore with that one. Following up, we got 1 copy of Zaborg. Now with Cyber Dragon giving us a free body, we have a free tribute summon basically. So have Zaborg in here for a little spot removal on our opponent's side of the field. And he's a light, so helps out with Chaos Sorcerer a little bit. Next up, we got 2 copies of Azura Priest, since Scapegoat is still in the format. 1 copy of Breaker, the Magical Warrior. He's definitely shown his worth in these games. DD Warrior Lady. 2 copies of Mystic Tomato. 1 copy of Tsukiyomi. A copy of Exile Force. 1 Sangan, who helps us search out, that's right, Spirit Reaper. So able to rip cards from our opponent's hand, as long as it inflicts battle damage to him. So, not bad at all. Also can't be destroyed by battle either, so quite the impenetrable wall that it helps put up. Next up, 1 copy of Mystic Swordsman, so helps kind of stop those flip effects. So, not bad at all. One that you see a lot in like Goat Warrior decks. Next up, we got our 1 copy of Cyberstein, the big baddie of the format. 5,000 life points, able to get out a nice Cyber End Dragon, but I've also seen Blue Eyes Ultimate as well too. So, not bad. And 2 copies of Magician of Faith to recycle all those powerful spell cards that are roaming around in this format. So moving on to the spells, we got our 1 copy of Confiscation, 1 copy of Graceful Charity, 1 copy of Heavy Storm, a Mystical Space Typhoon, a Snatch Steal, 2 copies of Creature Swap. So hey, use Cyber Sign's effect, just give it to your opponent, especially if they have under that 5,000 threshold. You're able to get rid of that weak monster and ideally get one of your opponent's stronger monsters. So, not bad. Not bad at all. Then 2 copies of Nobleman of Crossout, a Smashing Ground, 1 Last Will, a card we haven't seen since like Yugioh's starter deck, a Reinforcement of the Army, not 1 but 2 enemy controllers, a Book of Moon, and of course 1 copy of Scapegoat, still kind of edging out the the last bit of the format. Now moving on to our traps, now that there's a whole lot. We got 1 Royal Decree, turns off all traps, so kind of shows why we're not playing too many trap cards. Oh, a 2nd copy of Royal Decree, 1 Mirror Force, and a Torrential Tribute. So yeah, with 2 Royal Decrees, it's no wonder why we're not really playing too many trap cards. I mean, Mirror Force and Torrential Tribute, they're good cards regardless, so not too bad to toss in there. But you can see where the aggro, like the aggressive style, kind of comes in with Cyberstein and getting out the powerful fusion monsters. With Royal Decree, you don't have to worry about your opponent's Torrential Tributes or Mirror Force or Sakuretsu Armor, what have you. So moving on to the fusion deck, now that we are only allowed 15 cards per, we got our 1 copy of Thousand Eyes Restrict, we got 1 copy of Dark Fire Dragon, we got 1 copy of Dark Balter the Terrible, a Fiend Skull Dragon, a Reaper on the Nightmare to round out our 5s, a Ryu Senshi, 1 copy of Darkblade, a copy of Dark Flare Knight, 1 Last Warrior from Another Planet, 1 King Dragoon, a Gatling Dragon, a Cyber Twin, which are able to get out with Cyberstein. It can attack twice, so definitely not bad there. A Master of Oz, nice 4,200 attack boy. And then our last, a Cyber End Dragon to round out the fusion deck that we're only allowed 15 cards now. But now going into the side deck, we have a little bit more for the spot removal. So we got 2 copies of Mobius the Frost Monarch. We have 1 copy of Gold Woolord of Darkworld, because there are still a lot of hand destruction strategies going on right now. And Darkworlds are starting to become, a little bit of a thing now that Elemental Energy is out. And that's where, if I'm not mistaken, they made their debut. Next up, 1 copy of Treeborn Frog. Not 1, but 2 Karibos. I don't know if that was a flex or what was really going on with that, but hey, I'll take it. Karibos in a World Championship deck. I guess it was only a matter of time. 3 copies of Poison of the Old Man. 1 copy of Emergency Provisions. Our 3rd copy of Enemy Controller. And now, instead of just using only Cyberstein, we do still have 1 copy of Metamorphosis, so we are able to use our opponent's monsters if we're using Snatch Steal, use our own if we get into a pickle, so not bad. Not bad to have a little alternative to go into other fusion monsters. And then 2 copies of Waboku and 1 copy of Ceasefire to round out the side deck. Now, I'm not too worried. This is a first place Chaos deck. I mean, those decks are pretty good. I mean, as we've seen in the past. The only thing that does kind of break my heart, there's no Jinzo, so I will be breaking the streak of beating Christian with Jinzo, unfortunately. But let's send it over to Christian and see what he's sprucing up in his 2nd place deck.
Okay, we're back again for another duel after the terrible tomato deck that somehow got to 2nd place in a world championship. I don't know how, but it did. But it was really bad. Was also really bad that it went up against that Nephthys deck that Rob played. I don't think it had any chance of winning against that deck, no matter who was dueling with it. But anyway, now it's going to be a Chaos deck that I'm using, and the player, the deck builder, was Mr. Shom King Hang, And this deck got him to the final in the 2006 World Championship. So I'm going to start with the monsters. He was playing a Breaker the Magical Warrior for some spot removal. He was playing a Tsukuyomi. Okay, got a little built-in Book of Moon. Exiled Forest for spot removal. Doing some searching with Sangan. Morphing Jar is always a really fun card. I hope I'll get to play that. He was playing a couple of Apprentice Magician, and I'm assuming that's deck thinning and also just to get some darks in the graveyard. Old Vindictive Magician helps him with darks in the graveyard, and he's got a Maneater Bug. 2 Magician of Faith. Those are pretty easy too. Light in the graveyard, and he's got a spell card that he can snag out of the graveyard when she's flipped. Then starting with the level 5 and above, we got 3 Thunder Dragons for deck thinning and for lights in the graveyard. Always nice to see Metal Raiders get represented. He's running 2 Gold Wu Lord of Dark World. I don't play any of these. I never played any of these cards, so if I have to read the names, that's why. I never messed with any of this Dark World stuff. 2 Silva Warlord of Dark World. 2 Chaos Sorcerers, and a Dark Magician of Chaos. I almost called it Magician of Black Chaos. Dark Magician of Chaos. So that's it for Mr. Hang's monster cards. Spell cards. Confiscation. It's going to be sad when that one goes away. Graceful Charity. It's going to be sad when that one goes away. Heavy Storm. Mystical Space Typhoon. Premature Burial. Snatch Steel. Dark World Lightning. Dark World Lightning. Card Destruction. Metamorphosis. Swords of Revealing Light. Book of Moon. And Scapegoat. So those are honestly all pretty standard issue. Dark World Lightning's probably the only one that you would maybe see outside this deck, but probably not. Trap cards. He's running 3 Solemn Judgment, 2 Deck Devastation Virus, a Call of the Haunted, and a Magic Cylinder. So, all in all, I like the spell heavy. All the traps seem solid. I don't think those are really going to do me a disservice. By no means are they dead draws. I'm kind of nervous about all of the level 5 woos and whatever that other one was, Silva. I don't know. Those have the potential to just be terrible if I draw 3 of them in the same turn and then like 2 traps. But up next we got all of the targets for Metamorphosis. So he's got 1,000 Eyes, a Flame Ghost, a Dark Fire Dragon, I think 2 Dark Balter the Terribles, a Fiend Skull Dragon, a Reaper on the Nightmare, a Guilty of the D-Knight, 2 Darkblade the Dragon Knight, a Ryu Senshi, a King Dragoon, which is kind of cool. He's actually, you can't see, he's holding a Food of Summoning Dragon, which I think is pretty cool. A Gatling Dragon, a Cyber Twin Dragon, a Cyber End Dragon, and a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. And oddly enough, this deck is not running a Cyberstein, but there's a Blue Eyes Ultimate in the Fusion deck. So, I mean, I guess like flexing? I don't know. I don't know if that card was even in English at the time. Okay, well, look, side deck. Side deck, just a couple monsters. DD Warrior Lady. DD Assailant. 2 Night Assailants. 2 Night Assailants, so those are siding in for his monsters. Spells. Siding Giant Trunade. Lightning Vortex. Drag down into the grave. 3 of them. 3 drag down into the graves. Coming in for traps, so Wabaku. 2 compulsory evacuation devices. A Torrential Tribute. A Bottomless Trap Hole. And a Royal Decree. So that's Mr. Hang's deck. I feel a lot better about this deck than the Tomato control. There was no control with Tomato. So I hope I get to take this hat off after this. But anyway, it's time to duel.
All right, duelist. Welcome to 2006. It's quite a interesting.
I'm excited.
Interesting time here, I think. I mean, you know, your deck is Dark World, so that's
Dark World Chaos.
It's kind of exciting, and it's a whole different archetype for the meta in Yu-Gi-Oh! In the finals, I think, since we are kind of used to straight up chaos at this point.
Mm-hmm. No more Delinquent Duo. No more Pot of Greed.
Yeah, a lot of fun things are gone,
Yeah.
unfortunately, that we won't see again.
No more Yada.
No more Yada, unfortunately. My birdie boy. All right, let's see. Let's see what we get here. Oh man!
Dang it!
All right, I will go first. I will go first. Good luck, buddy. Let's see if you can get yourself out of that hat.
I hope so.
All right, I will draw for turn. Let's see here. I will set a card, and then I will summon nothing. I'll set another card, and then go ahead.
Okay.
That's what I'll do. That will be my
Interesting.
my thing. Let's see.
I'll play 2 cards face down as well.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I'll discard a Thunder Dragon
Oh, you're gonna do some Thunder Dragon things.
to add up to 2 Thunder Dragon from my deck to my hand.
You're gonna add both.
Yes.
Okay. Discarding my nice European print because it's a little darker.
Why would you not add both?
I mean, unless you wanted to add one, get one, and then discard, and then so you have 2 lights in the grave. Yeah. So you see, you could do that.
Next time, maybe I'll do that.
But I don't know. I feel like with Dark World, you kind of want like cards in your hand. I think to like discard. I'm not 100% sure because I'm not a Dark World enthusiast. Some might call themselves.
And I will also not summon a monster. Your turn.
Okay then. I will draw for turn. I don't even know what off the top of my head is in this deck for this. I will play a Reinforcement of the Army. So I can add a level 4 or lower warrior type monster.
I'm calling it's going to be DD Warrior.
I will add, we'll go a little fun here, Mystic Swordsman level 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay.
Something a little out of the ordinary.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. I will summon Breaker.
Damn it. I'm gonna Book of Moon him.
I think I get priority with Book.
It's a quick play.
Either way, whatever. People will call us out in the comments.
You can just look it up after.
Yeah, that's true. All right then.
I'm just like, it's a quick play.
I will. Well, because priority, you have priority to the turn priority player.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Okay, I wouldn't know.
Go ahead.
Right.
It's like, I don't know when priority changes. I think it's way later on, but it is a thing.
Like right now.
Yeah.
Thing.
And actually, Edison still has priority.
Your turn.
All right, I will draw.
Not gonna lie, I kind of bricked with this hand.
That's pretty sad to hear. Maybe you should have done the 1/1 Thunder Dragon to shuffle up a little bit better.
Probably.
I will flip up Breaker, the Magical Warrior, and then I will enter battle
Okie dokie.
and attack for 16.
I will activate Magic Cylinder.
Ooh, okay. All right, that is damn.
Your attack is negated.
Man, I do love me some Magic Cylinder.
Target, negate, inflict.
All right, I'll set a card and go ahead. That, oof. Man. It's terrible because I love Magic Cylinder so much.
I'll play this card face down,
Okay.
and I'll summon Exiled Force.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
And then I'll tribute it.
Okay. To destroy my boy.
Yes. And then it's your turn.
All right. I will draw for turn. I will. I'm kind of in a weird predicament here, how I want to do things. I guess I'll summon Mystic Swordsman level 2,
Okay.
and then I'll enter battle
Okay.
and attack you for 900.
Okay.
Okay.
That goes through.
Yes, it does. Beautiful.
Does his effect activate when you inflict battle damage?
It's only when I attack a face-down defense position monster and destroy the monster immediately without flipping it face up. So, pretty good.
Okay.
But
how does he level up though?
is it from battle or from? It's only when he destroys a monster then I can
Okay.
level him up, but I don't have a
Oh, you
higher
don't have
level.
any of the other ones? Oh, interesting. Why is that in there?
Because of the effect.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, I mean it's a good effect. It's just that's kind of it.
Yeah. I'll activate Snatch Steel,
Oh no.
and then I think I'm allowed to. I can do whatever I want.
You can do whatever you want with him.
I'll tribute him.
Ooh,
I'll tribute him away
that sucks.
for a Silva Warlord of Dark World.
Okay, so Silva really only has effects when it's discarded, right?
Correct.
Okay, otherwise it's just
Correct. He's just a 2300.
just a 2300 boy.
I'll play one more card face down,
Okay.
and then I'll attack. I'll attack directly. I'll enter battle and attack directly.
I will activate enemy controller.
Okay, can I chain a trap card to that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna chain Deck Devastation Virus.
Ooh. I will chain Royal Decree.
Okay.
So shift him to do defense.
Oh, just shift him to defense.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why you see was in my hand.
That's fair. Your turn.
All right, I will draw. Since you control a monster and I don't, Special summon Cyber Dragon.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, big ol' thing now. Very era defining.
Mm-hmm.
Showing that goat is dead.
Yeah.
But now I will play Snatch Steel.
Oh no.
I will take your Silva. And then shift him.
Okay.
And then what's in here? Okay. I will enter battle. I will attack you directly for 21 and then 23.
All right, I'm on the ropes already.
Some heavy hitters. I will end my turn.
All right.
So now you gain 1,000.
I gain 1,000. It doesn't matter.
I'm really happy I set that Royal Decree because I had it in my hand from the first turn. So
Yeah.
I don't know why I held on to it for so long.
I'm done. Your turn. I bricked.
All right, I will draw. I will enter battle. 21.
Yep.
And then 23.
Yep.
All right.
That's it.
All righty.
All right. I hope this one is better. Hope that shuffle was better.
All right, game 2. It is your choice.
Game 2. I will definitely go first.
Okay. All right.
All right. I'm going first.
All right.
Okay. That's. I'll activate confiscation.
Oh. Okay. That's just any card, right?
I get to look at your hand, select one card, and discard it to the graveyard. Well.
All right.
Seems like we kind of drew very similar hands.
You didn't want to take away my last will?
I don't know what that does.
I didn't really know what it did either till making this deck.
Your turn.
All right, I will
think
draw.
it's involved in some kind of like degenerative play that had to get it like either banned or they had to do something.
It is banned, so.
It is banned? Okay. Yeah, there's something that you can do where that just makes it bad.
I will set a card, and I will set a card. And go ahead.
All right. I feel like I know what one of those is. Maybe both of them.
You don't know what I drew. It could have been the pivotal card that I needed.
That's true. Your turn.
All right, then.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it's not starting off like a blowout here, right?
Yeah.
I will set and go ahead.
Right. I will discard a Thunder Dragon.
All right, do some Thunder Dragon things. At least you get to shuffle up your
Add
deck.
a Thunder Dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll shuffle it. Why not? Shuffle it. It's true.
Oh, you're just doing one.
Yeah, I'm just doing one because then
And then you're gonna. Okay.
I'll discard it.
All right, guy. All right. That is, I think that's the way to do it with something like this, maybe with a little more of the chaos aspect going on.
Yeah, just get more lights in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Because yeah, after I got the two, they just sat in my hand.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little rough. I mean, it's good discard fodder if you kind of, if you're going through a little bit quicker, but as we saw last duel.
Maybe I should put 3 Thunder Dragons in my Lightsworn deck.
Yeah, that's worth it. The average Lightsworn player. Let me add in all these engines that don't matter.
I'll activate Dark World Lightning.
So that is.
Target one face down card on the field and destroy it.
You gotta be shitting me. All right.
Target one face down card. I'll target your defense monster.
What, destroy my Magician of Faith like that?
Yeah, and then I have to discard a card, so I'll discard Thunder Dragon.
All right, then.
Your turn.
All right, I will draw. Okay. This is gonna be quite the thing, I guess. I will activate Royal Decree.
Okay, saw that coming.
All right. And then I guess we have some things to think about here.
What's the cost for Metamorphosis?
You got like Tribute. tribute a monster.
Oh.
That's got to be the same level. But I will not do Metamorphosis. I will summon Cyberstein.
Oh, wow.
And I will pay my
Are you gonna do it?
5,000
Wow.
life points.
Damn. Better be summoning like Blue Eyes Ultimate.
For some reason, he's not playing Blue Eyes Ultimate. And it is legal. I'll summon Master of Oz.
What's his attack?
4,200.
Oh my god.
I'll enter battle.
Jesus Christ.
I'll have Master... Well, I'll have Cyberstein attack you first.
Okay.
For 700.
Okay. You might have... Okay, alright.
And then Master of Oz will attack for 42.
God.
Yeah.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Okay. You might have sealed your fate.
Have I?
I'll activate Snatch Steal.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
I'll play this card in defense, and then Master of Oz attacks Cyberstein.
Now unless I activate enemy controller! Ah! And switch Master of Oz to defense. Oh yeah, baby.
Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Your turn.
Alright, I will draw. Yeah, again, nice 1,000 there. This kind of sucks. I really don't want to have to do this.
I don't want you to either.
I will Smashing Ground, and it destroys the monster with the highest defense my opponent controls, unfortunately.
Damn it.
I wish I had some more life points, that'd be nice. And I will set a card, and I'll have Cyberstein attack your face down. Oof. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Yeah. I will, unfortunately, end my turn. You know, Swords of Revealing Light, with you having Snatch Steal and me having Cyberstein, would have been nice.
Yeah.
Because I could have sat on there, built my life points back up a little bit here, and then, yeah. But instead...
Oh my gosh. This fucking deck, Jesus Christ. Your turn.
I will draw for turn. I'll enter battle, and I'll attack you with 700. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'll set a card and then go ahead.
If I don't draw a fucking monster I can play... Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, at this point, you're going to have 2 turns, because 1,400 with a 700 beater on the field. This is rough. This is pretty rough here.
Your turn.
All right, then. I will draw for turn. Oh, frick. I'll enter battle, and I'll attack you with 700. Go ahead. Oh, man, this is...
Oh, fucking finally.
At least I was able to finally get off a Cyberstein in my life. That wasn't just in a Game Boy Advance video game.
Yeah. I'll play this card face down, and then I'll activate Drag Down into the Grave.
Ew. Okay.
Select one card and send it to the graveyard. And then we each get to draw one card.
Let me see your graveyard real quick here. Okay, you just got a bunch of lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Chaos Sorcerer. Now we draw a card.
Then we draw a card.
Okay.
I'll activate Swords of Revealing Light and end my turn.
Well, I guess that saved you, huh?
Yeah.
I'll draw. I guess if that's happening, I'll shift that to defense. Probably a good idea at this point. And I'll set a monster and go ahead. So it's 1.
Yep. Of course, as soon as I... Oh my god. Let's...
Yep.
Your turn.
Alright, I will draw for turn. Okay. I will set. Go ahead. Alright, there's 2.
There's 2. Your turn.
Alright, I will draw. And I will set. And then go ahead. And there we go. Your swords have diminished.
They're gone. I'll activate... Oh, God bless it.
I eagerly await to see what you have here.
I'm going to MST your Royal Decree.
Oh! Okay.
Then I'm going to activate Card Destruction.
Frick. Okay. Alright, so I had a nice creature swap in there.
Okay, so we each get to draw 3. Woo doesn't do anything because it was discarded by my effect.
Oh.
This is a good deck. This is a very strategic deck. I'm gonna activate Call of the Haunted.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna summon Dark Magician of Chaos.
E.
All good so far?
All good. Yeah, all good, unfortunately.
So his effect triggers then. I'll add back Card Destruction.
God damn it.
And then I'll summon Breaker.
And now that we know the things about Breaker,
Yeah.
I'll activate Torrential Tribute.
Ooh. Okay.
Trust me, I'm not too thrilled about it.
Damn.
I think Demok might be banished.
Oh yeah, because he was removed from the field, eh? When this card is destroyed and removed from the field, yeah, it's
Okay.
banished.
Destroyed and removed from the field. What
Yes.
a problem-solving card text right there.
I'll activate Premature Burial.
Oof!
I can't. Never mind. I'd
Oh,
lose.
yeah, you can.
I'd lose.
Ah!
I'll activate Card Destruction.
Ah! My tomatoes!
All right, you draw 3. I draw 2.
Oh, man. This is a
Um,
little annoying here.
I'll play this card in defense mode and end my turn.
You played Breaker.
I did play Breaker. Fuck. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Your turn.
All right, I will draw. Jeez, what do we got going on here? What do we got going on here? This is it's kind of a lot. I will summon Sangan. I'll enter battle. Sangan attack directly?
Yep.
Yeah?
I got nothing.
Alright, there we go. There we go. Ooh, the Apprentice and the Old Vindictive right in there. Well, alright. 2006. That was kind of, that was a little more back and forthy, I would say.
It was better than the last 2. I
That
still have my
was-
problems with this deck, but...
Yeah, it was a little scary. I was able to get off Cyberstein. I think
Yeah,
that's
that
the
was cool.
only time we see Cyberstein in a World Championship deck, so...
I feel like this guy anticipated other people running Cybersign and summoning Blue Eyes Ultimate, because he had a Blue Eyes Ultimate in his fusion deck.
Yeah, it's weird that he
So-
did not.
Yeah.
Instead, I just had Master of Oz, and I think we both have, like, Cyber End Dragon and stuff like that, so...
I guess we'll see in the profile.
Yeah, that is quite the thing. So, yeah, I don't know. So we got 2007 up next. It is like Trooper Monarch versus like a machine Monarch kind of deal, which I guess would be like another Trooper. So it's gonna be an interesting one. It will be an interesting one. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Slowly change throughout these decks, though, because now we're gonna start really seeing the shift of like different kind of decks from just your run-of-the-mill chaos kind of stuff. So, yeah, we're entering 2007 soon here, buddy. One more week, and yeah, it's been quite the thing. Yeah, I had I had a few little things down there. But hey, if you guys want to check out the episode one day beforehand, be sure to check out the Patreon. $3 a month, and you get exclusive content as well too, which is always fun. And of course, check out the other links down below as well too. We'll see you guys on the next one, as Christian has to stay in the hat of shame. Goodbye and good night.